This Tesla Model 3 just arrived to approved detailing for full paint protection film. It's gonna have a full transformation. Just you wait and see. Guys, we're a couple days later and now you're going to see what I meant by that transformation. What do you think, guys? My name is Abby, I'm the brand director of Approved Automotive, and this Tesla is having full PPF, but not just any PPF. If you didn't notice it already, it's got full satin paint protection film on it. XPEL Stealth, fully pre-cut as you can see. Let's go check out how we do it. Wendell, you're training?
Yeah.
Lyndon, do you think you can show me Tesla model? I need to see the templates for the Model 3 out there. Now, welcome to our design room that's famous for where all the magic happens, and we're going to show you how we do XPEL paint protection film, whether it's XPEL Ultimate Plus, the gloss version, or XPEL Stealth like we're putting on this Tesla. How we do it, how we got the templates. Come over and see. Lyndon here is going to show us here. If you can come and have a look, little zoom in there. Do you recognize the shapes of that car? That is the Model 3, the side of it. So you have the two doors, the rear fender as well, which goes down to like the rocker panel, and then also the A-pillar above there as well. Absolutely pre-cut, no need to remove any badges or panels. As you guys know, if you watch our videos, we do extend the templates sometimes, which is why you may see us doing a little bit of adjustment on the car as well. We are only doing this for the good of the car. Aye's laughing because she's just shouting. That's Aye, everyone. She's looking after the car for this client. So I just asked her to come and check for something so she can check with the client. But because this car has gone satin, and because you have those teeny tiny Tesla badges on the newer Model 3s, we're removing those and then putting them back on top of the PPF. Now, of course, obviously we get asked quite a lot, is that a good idea? Will the badges fall off in future? Obviously nothing can be for certain. However, we've got a pretty good track record of it not happening. When it's tiny badges like that, it's kind of, to be honest, because they're basically like paper thin badges, if you've seen them up close yourself, there's no way you can even cut around that. You could, but it would look a bit weird, I think. So always better to lift it off and put it back on top. However, most of the time when a Tesla client is coming, if you're explaining to them correctly about this, they can make an informed decision. And I think in this case, we're actually going to paint the badges the gloss black anyway, so they need to come off regardless. And you just explain there is a risk of breakage removing them, but usually it doesn't happen. But of course, we can never say never. Back to the car. Oh, and before we go, we should show you guys the window tint too. So this is the Tesla Model 3 window tint as well. So as you can see, it's also XPEL, so it's Prime XR Plus. Been using this same film for 8-9 years now almost. And as you can see, it's also completely pre-cut. Now, Tesla is no mean feat, because sometimes on the models like the Y and the X, the moonroof, either on the front screen or the back screen, depending on the model, is so big, okay? So big that you have to have one seam in it, at least traditionally, because not all the shades come in a big enough width and roll size. But don't worry, we have ways and means around that. You can check out our future videos where we're explaining about that, how you would never know if we had a seam there on the tint. But for the majority, you do not need that. It's just to mention it because we're talking about Teslas. So, back at the car, Courier Chris is going to put on this pre-cut here, which is the rear piece here. Let us show you how it works. So, whilst he's peeling the backing off there, off of the pre-cut, which you're going to see the reveal on very soon, you can see that, how satisfying. He has already prepared the surface of the car. So you guys know the car had polishing beforehand. You saw that in the very first shot of our video. All of the cars have full paint correction, even if they're brand new from the dealership, before they come through into the PPF area. Why? Because there'll still be scratches and swirl marks on the body of the car. And also there may be contaminants, so we need to make sure the body is smooth, because if there's any dirt or scratches in there, then you're sealing them when putting the PPF on. But how satisfying is that? I don't know if you're into detailing as much as I'm into detailing. You into detailing? Yes? Yes? Then you're going to find this extremely satisfying. Looks kind of glossy at the moment because it's being fresh put on, but trust me, the finish is the same satin that you can see here. And as Chris kind of pushes the film into place, that will become more apparent. You see that? You can also see the door edges here, how perfect they are, and you can see the relief cuts on the corner because PPF isn't really built to fit around the corners. That's why it's a challenge with the coloured PPF. But with the standard PPF, you have the relief cuts like this to fold it over, and you would never tell that this car was originally a gloss finish underneath, except for now. But you didn't see it because you're going to see it at the end. Perfect timing. The guys are just putting on that A-pillar now that you guys just saw on the computer a few moments ago. You're going to see that it fits absolutely perfectly and precisely. And then round the front, the guys are starting to pop the parts into place. This is the headlights, for example, that you can see are fully pre-cut there as well. Okay, so we're almost at the end of this Tesla Model 3 transformation, and what do you think? I think it looks beautiful. We've kept the wing mirrors glossy, we've made the full body satin, the front badge is yet to go on it, but it's going on shortly. And then if you come around to the back, you're gonna see that we've put the badges on too. So guys, I'm going to leave you with some beautiful B-rolls of when the badges are on so you guys can see the final result, but let us know what you think. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and we're going to see you next time. Bye!